So you're 12 and you want an iPod. Okay. This discussion came up last night from my son because he was complaining that some of the youth were bothering him because he told me he did not have an iPod and they were making fun of him. Okay, so what? I don't have an iPod. And I think it was probably, what, 2000 that I had a cell phone, give or take. So, as I try to explain to him that, it doesn't matter what you have and what you don't have. And then I asked them, I says, do your friends have, iPods? He, well, some of them. I said, then why are you telling me that all the sixth graders have an iPod? So I try to explain to him about keeping up with the Joneses and the responsibilities of people. And on top of it, the things that you have already that you don't even see and recognize. An iPod in the hands of a youth and a teenager is going to last, just say approximately, 2, maybe 3 years. It's a $100 piece of plastic. Then I had to explain to him that, although that certain people have certain things and they're throwing it in your face, it's because of their own insecurities of what they're lacking in their lives. And they're, projecting themselves off of them. Because as I told him, someone can walk around dressing, extremely nice, look like they live in a nice home, look like they're driving a nice car, or they have name brand purses and shoes and everything else. But behind the scenes, you don't know what's going on in their life. They could be living in an abusive relationship. They could be piss poor, broke up to their ears in credit. And that's why I explained to him that, you're complaining about an iPod, but I could take him into a neighborhood just here in Philadelphia where there are youth that are living in abused homes that are on a day-to-day basis wondering where the next meal is going to come from, wondering where mom is or dad is, where they're fending for themselves. And then look at the blessings that you have as having two parents that love and care for you. And I'm going to put a plug in here for the scouting program because I do love it. Because I also like the fact that when we go on camping trips, on every month at that, with an average of, say, $30 to $40, so you add that up, plus the camping equipment, which just costs hundreds, if not thousands of dollars that we have that will last a lifetime that he can use for his own kids. But this is what I want to say about the scouting program also. When we go on camping trips, zero electronics. You're there to pay attention to what's going on, to learn skills and learn different things. And that's why I had to explain to him. You're learning things that a lot of these youth out there are not learning. And I had asked him, all these youth that are joking with you and making fun of you that you don't have an iPod, I asked him, are they in a scouting program? And he says, well, no, they're not. I said, so you're already one up on them. I said, because if I get lost in the woods, I want a child with me or a youth with me that knows how to survive compared to a child that knows how to plug off their ears and listen to music. So it was rather interesting because I had to explain to him about the keeping up with the Joneses and all these other things and what to look forward to life. I tell you, this preteen stuff as a father is really rough. You just kind of have to shrug it off and laugh. But, I also try to explain to him also, and I asked him, with these kids with the iPods, where was the last place that they traveled? Okay, now we're going away out of country. We're going to 3 different countries come summertime and possibly 2 more later on this year. And these are experiences that you can never, ever, ever get rid of. But an iPod, if it breaks, you forget about it within 2 weeks, if that, maybe a week. So I guess it's just a little lesson, father lesson about teaching about keeping up with the Joneses, and maybe just my little rant. But I tell you, life according to Peter, it sometimes has its challenges. So you all have a good day.